Hello everyone, welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest updates across South Sudan. Today we have serious and important update coming out of South Sudan and also from the United States government. These stories are raising many questions. People are confused, people are hungry, people are worried. Today we will talk about the promotion of the People Chief Administrator Gola Gola. Second, we'll talk about an attack on UNMISS peacekeeper. And third, we'll talk about a strong word from the United States about Dr. Machar detention. And finally, we'll talk about the big question, is South Sudan moving backward to civil war or what is happening there? Before we begin with this report, please help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Let's begin our report with the promotion of Gola Gola. The Chief Administrator of the Greater People Administrative Area, Gola Gola, has been promoted in the National Security Service according to the report. He was promoted by President Salva Kiir Mayardit. According to report, Gola was promoted from the rank of captain to colonel. But here is where people are surprised. Just last month, he was promoted to captain. Now again, from captain to colonel. That means 1 year, 2 months, 2 promotion, 3 rank added. Many South Sudanese or many citizens are asking question, how is this possible? In a normal military system, promotion usually follow a clear order. Second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant, colonel. Many people are asking, why skip major? Why move so fast? Why criteria was used or what criteria was used during this? Was this based on performance? Was it political? Was it administrative? Or was it something else? People are not saying it does not deserve promotion, but they want transparency, they want fairness. Social media is full of debate. Some say he has done good work in people. Others say this is unfair to other officers who have served for many years. The issue is here is not only about one man. The issue is about the system. If promotions are seen as political, it can damage trust inside the security forces. And when trust is broken inside security institution, the country becomes weaker. So here's the big question. Is there a clear promotion policy in the National Security Service? If yes, was it followed? If not, why not? These are the questions citizens are asking, and in a democratic society, asking questions is not a crime, it is a right. And also, many people were also saying the promotion of Gola come maybe President Salva Kiir want the administration of Gola to take part in the ongoing conflict between the SPLIO and the SSPDF, so that the governor of Greater People Administrative Area army used to take part in attacking the Nuer Y army in Jonglei. So this is just an allegation. It's not yet confirmed. Just a comment that people were asking relating to how this guy was promoted. So these are just questions. Let's move on to our second top story. Attack on United Nations peacekeeper in Jonglei. Now let us move to another serious issue. The United Nations mission in South Sudan, also known as UNMISS, has condemned an attack on its peacekeeping convoy. This incident happened on March 1st, 2026. According to UNMISS, their military convoy was traveling near the border between Jonglei State and the Greater People Administrative Area. The convoy was stopped at an illegal roadblock. After being stopped, unidentified army men opened fire. United Nations peacekeepers responded in self-defense. Thankfully, no UN personnel were injured. Why is this serious? Well, UNMISS is in South Sudan to protect civilians and support peace. When peacekeepers are attacked, it sends a dangerous message. It shows instability. It shows that army groups are still active. It shows that some areas are not fully under control. UNMISS has called on authorities to investigate quickly and bring the attacker to justice. But here's the bigger concern. If army men can stop and shoot at the United Nations convoy, what about ordinary citizens? What about traders? What about women traveling? What about children? Security is still fragile. And many people are saying the reason why the United Nations convoy was ambushed by these armies is because they want to help the people in Jonglei. There are some SSPDF soldiers that do not want the humanitarian to reach out to Nuer areas where a mass number of Nuer civilians were displaced by the government of South Sudan under President Salva Kiir Mayardit. So this is also an allegation and no confirmation, because the people who attacked the convoy were not confirmed. Whether they are really SSPDF or they are morally used, nobody knows. Let's move on to our third top story. United Nations or United States government a strong statement on Dr. Riek Machar arrest. Now we move to international pressure. The United States government has made a strong comment about South Sudan. The statement came from the Bureau of African Affairs under the U.S. State Department, and it was made during the presidency of Donald Trump. What did the U.S. say? According to the report, the United States said it is ridiculous to claim there is dialogue in South Sudan, while first Vice President Dr. Riek Machar is still under our arrest. The U.S. also said the transitional government has failed to meet its commitment. There must be urgent dialogue. Public money must be used properly. Corruption and misuse of funds must stop. A United States aid is not a replacement for good governance. They also warned that United States support could be affected if immediate action is not taken. So they are giving warning to government or President of Salva Kiir Mayardit in Juba. So why is this important? Dr. Machar is not just any politician. He is the leader of the second largest party in the 2018 peace agreement that was signed in Khartoum between President Salva Kiir Mayardit and Dr. Machar. If he is detained, how can real dialogue happen? That is the question many people are asking. The 2018 peace agreement or the 2018 peace deal was supposed to end civil war, but now people are worried again. So there is a question. Is South Sudan heading back to war? Citizens across the country are asking strong questions. Why is Dr. Machar still under our arrest? Why is there no open political dialogue in the country? Why army incident increasing in South Sudan? And another question that the people are asking is, why are international partners losing trust in South Sudan government? Some people fear that the country may slide back into conflict. President Salva Kiir Mayardit has not shown willingness to release Dr. Riek Machar. Supporters of Dr. Machar say his release could reopen dialogue and reduce tension. But so far there's no clear solution. And when political leaders do not agree, it is ordinary citizens who suffer. It is farmers who suffer. It is students who suffer. It is mothers and children, and it is youth who suffer. So, what is the way out for South Sudan. So what is the solution? First, immediate political dialogue. Second, transparency in government decisions. Third, clear investigation of security incident. Fourth, release of fair legal handling of political detainees. And finally, economic reform and accountability. Peace it cannot be built by force. Peace is built by trust. If leaders do not build trust, fear grows. And when fear grows, conflict follows. So, South Sudan is young, but people are strong. We have suffered war before. We know the cause. The question now is, will leaders listen to the people? Will President Salva Kiir listen to the people? Or will the story repeat itself, like what happened in 2013? What do you think? Is the promotion controversy a small issue or a sign of bigger problem? Should Dr. Machar be released to serve people? Is the country moving toward stability or instability? Comment below. Let us discuss respectfully. I thank you for watching Changfied News. If you are new here to Changfied YouTube channel, please, I would like you to help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell. So whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.